You've come to the Western Pacific, east of the Philippines. You won't miss the Mariana Trench because it has a huge shape the size of a crescent. This gutter that looks like a scar on the Earth's crust stretches 1,500 miles long. The Mariana Trench was formed by the junction of two tectonic plates. There are many such junctions all over the planet, but you chose this one because it's the deepest. The bottom of the Mariana Trench is almost 7 miles deep. You remember how you climbed Mount Everest? The highest point on Earth, its top is located at an altitude of 29,000 feet. You were shocked by the height, but now you're looking into the Mariana Trench and feel very terrified. To get to the bottom, you'd have to dive a distance of 1.5 times the height of Everest. Almost any object would simply be destroyed at this depth by the enormous pressure. And this is why you're gonna throw the diamond in there. Diamond is one of the hardest substances on the planet. You tried to burn it, hit it, drill, but none of those things broke it. It also can't be destroyed by time. Most of the diamonds appeared on Earth before the first plants did. Despite their age, they still retain their sparkle and shape. Diamond is pure carbon formed under extremely high pressure and temperature. For billions of years, carbon lies at a depth of 50 to 500 miles, pressed down by millions of tons of Earth and warmed by high temperatures that can reach up to 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Very slowly, the carbon turns into a diamond. These gems are found deep underground at the junction of shifting tectonic plates, when volcanoes erupt, or in meteorites when carbon is heated to ultra-high temperatures. One day, you were very lucky. You found a little diamond after an earthquake. This was one case in a million, like winning the lottery. Humanity is not yet able to reach the places where diamonds are formed. Only nature can push them closer to the surface. After your unsuccessful attempts to destroy your diamond, you went to jewelers for help. No, they don't usually destroy diamonds, but they do cut them, turning them into precious gems. You watched how the jeweler chose the right angle, trajectory, and force of impact, then hit and broke off a piece of the diamond. They do this to give the diamonds a multifaceted, beautiful, geometrically perfect shape. But also, sometimes they can hit incorrectly and shatter the diamond into many little pieces. Therefore, jewelers will study a diamond for several days or even months before starting to cut it. Yeah, if the diamond cutter ever says oops, it's not good news. Luckily, when the jeweler was done, your diamond got a perfect polyhedral shape. The light falling on it refracted and gave it its bright glow, which is why diamonds are so popular. Under certain conditions of light, a diamond can disappear in a glass of water because of its crystal clarity. Your diamond was the size of 3 match heads. Its weight was 1 carat or 200 milligrams, a little more than the weight of 1 match. And the cost of such a small weight is several tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the diamond's quality. You sold your diamond for $12,000. But now you're holding in your hands the biggest in the world. It's 3,106 carats. This is almost 1.5 pounds, the weight of a light fitness dumbbell. It's called the cullinan, and it was discovered in South Africa in 1905. In 1908, cullinan was cut into 9 large and 100 smaller pieces. The largest piece weighs 530 carats and is installed in the royal scepter of the British ruler, displayed in the London Tower. The jeweler, Joseph Asher, who cut the cullinan, spent 6 months preparing for the operation. He studied the diamond almost at a microscopic level before dividing it. But the first attempt failed. The steel blade broke on the diamond. With the second attempt, the diamond was cut as planned. But for this experiment, scientists with jewelers put all the pieces together. You're nervous right now. You take a deep breath and throw the diamond into the water. While the police take you into custody, we're falling with the diamond too, to watch what happens next. The diamond falls toward the bottom of the trench for a long time. The pressure increases every second. At a depth of 0.6 miles, light stops penetrating the water, and we see our diamond stop shining. There are fewer and fewer fish as it falls. The temperature drops sharply. When it reaches the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the temperature will fall to 33 degrees Fahrenheit. In water, this temperature feels much colder than in the air. Suddenly, light appears. It's projected onto the diamond, and the stone shines again. But the light comes not from the sun, but from an anglerfish that uses a flashlight on its head to lure in prey. The fish can't handle the strongest stone and swims away, leaving the diamond in pitch darkness. During the dive, the diamond meets many other unusual creatures. Small toxic crayfishes or microorganisms that feed on a substance similar to oil. And there are transparent fish. We can see their organs and skeletons through its skin. The diamond reaches 10,000 feet, 1/3 of the way down. At this depth, any tree would have been flattened, glass shattered, and some metals pressed flat. Only special underwater bathyscapes can descend here. These exploring machines are made of heavy-duty steel and designed in perfect geometric proportions. Look! The diamond has finally got to the bottom. Here, the pressure is 8 tons per square inch, like putting a penny under the weight of a Tyrannosaurus rex. In the Mariana Trench, this weight presses on all sides, but our diamond won't feel it. It was formed in places where the pressure is many times greater, like 1,000 T-Rexes sitting on a penny. Plus, it's not alive and can't feel a thing. But as mentioned before, diamonds can break if you press or cut it in a certain place or angle. There are videos where diamonds are destroyed under a hydraulic press. At the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the diamond is subjected to great pressure. Every millimeter of every angle is under tremendous strain. Though unlikely, the diamond may shatter, and the Mariana Trench would be covered with beautiful diamond dust. There's no way to know for sure, though, because in real life, no one would throw a precious stone worth hundreds of thousands of dollars into the deepest place on Earth just to see what happens. At least we don't think so. It's more likely that over billions of years, under this high pressure, the diamond would become stronger and denser. Until then, it'll just lie there forever, or until some oceanographers find it during an expedition.